the what we call that, the interest rate decision. Okay, interest rate decision. So what do you think? Okay, are they going to increase or are they going to pause the interest rate increments? All right. So based on the report, they are going to increase in the small percentage. Okay, based on the forecast, they are going to increase in the small percentage. All right. So therefore, you can see this few days, okay, US stock market, especially the tech stock, went up quite a lot. Okay, went up quite a lot. All right. 所以明天美国这个美联储的话，他们就是有一个会议，决定是否要调高这个利息，或者是暂时停止这个调高这个利息。All right。所以有根据报道说，有可能他们会调高，少许调高了，就是0.2%0.25%啊，所以0.25%跟之前比的话是0.5%，之前是0.5%或者是0.75%，所以0.25的话是稍微是有比之前低 ，all right， 所以对于股票市场是一件好事，尤其是科技股 ，all right。So we will see how the US stock market reaction, and you can know that my interview with the 958 yesterday, I did mention that although the decision has not been come out, we must wait until tomorrow. All right. I did give you suggestion. I did give the audience suggestions that why not you buy a small amount first, okay? In case market went up, so that you can make decision to add position. Or if you buy small position, if the market drop, it's fine. Okay, you can cut loss. Okay, with the small losses because you buy small. 所以你少许进场的话，其实是有好处。All right. 所以如果股票继续涨的话，你可以考虑加仓。如果股票下跌的话，你可以马上止损，而且就是说亏少了，因为你进也进不多，所以进场的时候，如果你不确定的话，但是你觉得Caleb 说的有道理的话，你还是想进， then 你进少许了，you buy small, alright? So you buy small and easy for you to control. Okay, does it make sense to you? If it makes sense, please type yes. Okay, if it does make sense, then type yes. Alright, so that I know that you are with me. Okay, and based on the report also, okay, US has a very strong employment, especially in the retail, right? And then in the tourism, tourism, okay, 就是旅游行业 ，right？ 旅游行业，还有这个航空公司 ，OK， 也是做得不错，他们其实一直在请人 ，alright？ And high consumptions, in fact, the US import is actually greater than the export, so that you can see the US people are buying a lot of goods, okay, because the employment is strong, okay, and then a bit stubborn inflations, okay, but however the February inflation does drop a little bit, all right, but still stubborn because of the strong employment and ongoing war, okay, between Ukraine and Russia. There's no outcome yet, okay, so that's why you can see, okay, the inflation is a bit stubborn, all right? And previously, 之前有可能是在1个月前 all right， 这个美联储其实有就是说他们估计会调高这个利息在比较高的范围，这个是1个月之前。可是最近发生了什么事情？就是这个银行的 crisis， OK， 银行的危机导致这个美联储就是说改变他们的就是说决定就是有可能会少许调高这个利息，或者是暂时停止调高。So you can see that anything can change in the stock market, all right? So you have to be flexible. So if you have attended my course, okay, you know what am I talking about. You have to be flexible, all right? Because anything can change in the stock market, okay? US stock market can be good these 2 days, but it could be, bad in few days. Okay, we do not know what is going to happen next, right? So that's why you need to be careful 啦。所以要谨慎一点哦，因为投资股票的话，它有它的风险。所以今天如果我们看市场行情是好的话，并不代表说下个礼拜会好 ，all right？ 所以什么事情都会发生啊，在这个股市 ，OK？ 所以如果你是看美国 inflations 通胀的话，其实是好事。从7月到2月，它都有就是有低所以你可以看到这个通胀从9.18%去年6月份9.18%下到6%，所以意思是说这个调高这个利息有作用了来打压这个通胀，但是调高这个利息的话，又造成了另外一个问题，就是银行被打压现在，所以你可以看到银行就是说美国就开始要已经开始拯救这个银行了So the recent US bank crisis, is it sector? Look like it already sector. Okay, the US what we call that mid-cap size of the bank look like already sector, so that you can see some of the mid-cap bank in the US, okay, they begin to rebound. So, and this crisis in the bank in the US is not that complicated It is due to the what we call that the free flow of the cash, because the customer want to withdraw more money than they have in the bank, because most of the money that the bank have are invested in the bond, the government bond, because of the interest rate increase that caused the bond price to drop. So if the customer, okay, what we call that, continue to withdraw the money, then the bank have no choice is to sell their investment bond at the lower price, okay, and at the losses. And that is because, cause the bank, become bankrupt. And what the US government do is that, okay, US government do is they allow the bank, okay, to pledge, okay, the bond as a collateral, right? So that the government will lend the money to the bank. So they asking the bank no need to sell the bond, all right? They can keep the bond, okay? But the bond will be kept as a collateral so that the US government will pump the money into this bank. So that is a simple solution. So not so complicated, all right? And you can see that this is a research report from JP Morgan research report. All right, so 这个是 JP Morgan 银行的报道，关于这个美国的银行那时候11月份，去年11月份其实是不久 ，all right。So SVB Bank, okay， 它的估计它的 target price 是375块 ，all right。所以375块的话，这个报道一出来的话，很多人如果是你是新手的话，肯定你会买这个公司啦。但是你要知道说 ，OK， do not rely on the investment bank for their research reports. Never, okay, never rely on the research report to make your investment decision. Okay, why? You have to understand the research report was prepared by the fresh grad. Okay, they were hired by the bank to write the report based on theory, okay, based on theory. And this person who write the report, they are not allowed to buy the stock. So let me ask you, if they don't have experience in the stock investment, okay, how are you going to follow them? All right, so you must follow the right person, okay, follow the right person, and then make your own choice. Okay, 可以吗？ And the US company that is affected by the bank crisis is there are many. Okay, I just picked two of them, which is popular: Roblox and the Roku. Roblox, the bank balance was about 150 million. Actually, not much. Okay, and then Roku about 487. This one is quite a lot. Okay, 20% of their cash, but look like the US bank crisis already settled. Okay, look like. Okay, so that's why you can see last 2 days the US stock market went up, especially the tech stocks. Okay, so if you look at how the Biden, Biden become a hero. Okay, came out to save the bank. All right, so you can usually probably is like drama like that. Okay, so it's probably because there are too many bad news outside of the US. Maybe they want to create their own news, and then Biden come out and save the bank. So as you know, US always have a lot of drama. Okay, so that's why I say don't look at the news. Okay, always look at the chart to decide your investment. And this is as of yesterday, sector performance. 所以这个是美国市场板块的趋势哦。所以你可以看到其实这个科技股的板块 ，communication services 这个也是算科技股的板块哦。And consumer discretionary 非必需品的板块，所以这个是三大板块。Alright, that you must not ignore. OK, 所以就是说每一次我做这个研讨会的话，我就是说你们一定要来，因为你们不来的话你们会错过很多兴趣。OK， 因为这个板块的话的表现很重要，因为有可能你们有可能还在买这个 energy 的板块utility 的板块 ，alright， bank 的话 ，bank 最近表现不好，是因为美国的 bank 表现不好 ，right， 所以如果你们还继续买这个 energy 的板块，或者是utility 的板块的话，当然就是说有可能你们会买错股。Right， 所以现在要关注的是什么股的板块呢？当然，如果是在美国的话，还是科技股了，或者是 communication services 的 sector。So what I mean is that if you can come, hopefully I want you to come every week, all right, to refresh. Okay, I know that some of you have attended my class. Okay, this weekly webinar is actually to refresh the entire market, right? So that you can keep learning, so that I can keep supporting you after the class. 所以很多人问我，上了课程过后有没有 support？ 这个就是 support，OK？ 每一个星期我都在 support 你们 ，alright？ 所以这个其实是需要时间的，但我还是继续做，为什么呢？因为有很多学生上了这个课程，他们学到很多东西，所以我就是要继续的 support 他们 ，so that I can give you the information and you can make the right decision and buy the right stock. Alright， 所以很明显，科技股其实在涨科技股很明显就是一直在涨，从年头到现在还是在涨。And then energy 股的话，一直在下跌Alright， 所以你可以看到风水轮流转了去年是 energy 的股票涨科技股就下跌，去年了。所以今年的话，我们可以看到科技股涨 ，then energy 股下跌所以如果你明白我讲什么的话，你可以 type 一个8号吗？8号 ，OK， 你 type 一个8号，让我知道你明白我在想什么。So if you understood what am I talking about, please type 8, number 8, so that I know, okay, you understand what am I talking about, because I don't want you to get the wrong message. Okay, which sector to look at and then which sector to avoid. All right, please type 8 if you understand what am I talking about. Okay, so that's why when I show you too many news, okay, there are so many bad news here, or so when you look at the news too much, right, you become confused. Okay, when you become confused, chances are you will make a wrong decision. 所以首先我先跟你说，就是给你看很多这个消息先，看这些很多消息、坏消息，不好的报道，所以你又感觉就很怕，是不是 ？OK， 是否要买进还是卖出？ So you feel like, confusing. Wow, there are so many bad news. Okay, the war is still ongoing. How? Okay, but at the end of the day, right, my suggestion to you is that, okay, please ignore the news. Okay, ignore the news. 不要看这个报道好不好？所以刚才有解释过，如果你一直看这个报道的话，因为这个报道他们是写出来吓你的 ，OK， 写出来吓你的。如果他们没有写东西出来吓你的话，他们的报道就没有人家看，这个是很逻辑的，是吗？ So that's why what we call that the analyst who wrote the report the intention is to let the investor see, all right? So if nobody see, okay, so that means they may lose their job. Okay, does it make sense to you? So that's why they must write a report that can scare the public, so that many people will read their report and then they will keep their job. So that is their intention. So if you fall into their trap, then what happens? Okay, you may make the wrong decision. So that's why in this class, okay, I will share with you to ignore the news and then focus on what? Focus on price actions and look at the chart. Okay, why? Because the chart tells us the real data. 其实很多人他忽略了一个东西，其实你们在看图表其实你们是在看真正的数据耶，因为图表告诉我们 ，OK， 真正的数据 ，OK，buy transaction and the sell transaction and then a pattern will be formed. 所以如果是你有经验的话，你会看到这个图表的 pattern 是否要买进或者是卖出 ，OK， 全部都是从这个图表看出来的。So that's why my suggestion to you is that, okay, look at the chart, use price action to determine the entry point and the exit point. Okay, when I show you the sector performance in terms of the what we call that technology, I think most of you already know what are the best stock to invest in the US. Okay, especially some good fundamental company like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, NVDA. Okay, so these are the good fundamental technology company. So they are currently performing right now. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to use price action, okay, to determine or to find out the best buying price or selling price. OK， 你明白吗？所以公司方面的话，如果你知道那些公司是好公司 ，OK， 但是最重要的是还是要看图表，用 price action OK 来找出哪一个是适合买进的价位，哪一个是应该卖出的价位。不然的话，你乱买、乱卖 ，OK， 虽然是好公司，如果它一旦有坏消息，它就跌下来的话，你就慌了。所以很多人就是在高点的时候买进，然后在高点的时候 ，OK， 就被套牢不会卖出一旦股票下跌的话，他们就开始紧张。All right, so that's why remember ignore the news and then use the price action and look at the chart to determine your entry point and exit point. All right, and mastering price action workshop. Okay, would like to share with you currently the workshop is still under IBF grant, okay, subsidy up to 70% or 50% depending on what age you are, okay. So if you have any friend or family member, all right, whom you think can benefit from this workshop, please share with them. Okay, please share with them. So this is a good thing, right? Okay, you want your friend, your family member to improve. Okay, you don't want them to lose money. Okay, so please share with them, because you know the way how I do things, you know the way how I invest. Okay, and you think that, you know, it makes sense. Okay, why not you share this good workshop with them? All right. 所以这个课程的话，现在还是在有78%的 subsidy，OK，and then 如果你觉得这个课程是好的话，你看到我怎样做，你有看到我怎样做法，我的策略，OK，你觉得这个是很好的课程的话，请你分享给你的家人，还有你的朋友，OK，还有你的同事，OK，不然的话，他们一直亏钱，OK。亏钱哦，就是说没有精神在工作上 ，OK， 没有精神在这个做家庭服务 ，OK，then 你应该分享出去，给他们知道有这个东西 ，all right， 上不上由他们决定，对不对？哦 ，OK，please share with them，all right，and what is the performance about the index performance？ 所以我们看这个四大指数 ，all right，what is the performance? We take a look the world indices. 海指 ，OK， 海指 ，right. So right now you can see that SDI index, 海峡指数其实they drop quite a lot, okay, because of what? Because of the bank stock was influenced by US bank crisis, right? Now you have to understand is that SDI index is being formed by 30 component stock, okay? The heavy weightage is the 3 bank, UOB, DBS, and OCBC. So if these 3 bank drop, SDI index will drop. So this is obvious, okay? This is obvious. Okay, so if you look at the current situation right now, the SDI index, okay, they are not moving up and not moving down recently. All right, it's quite volatile, and this could be because of they are waiting, okay, for tomorrow night Federal Reserve decision. So everyone are waiting, okay, so that's why you can see that the investor are very careful in making the decision. 所以你可以看到这个海指的话，其实到目前为止来说还算不上不下哦。之前大跌的话，是因为这个美国银行的危机哦，所以我们新加坡的银行也受被牵连了哦。虽然我们新加坡银行没有问题，可是人们会慌吗？哦，如果是美国银行那边有问题的话，这些股民也是会担心，所以你可以看到他们把有些人他们把这个银行股也是卖掉 ，right？ 所以这个是正常的哈。如果他们把这个股票卖掉的话，其实给你机会买进。所以我个人认为的话，现在其实是一个机会 ，OK？ 所以之前我也是有跟大家说 ，OK？ 很多这个指数哈，就是这个3大指数哦，已经在这个超卖区哦，就是说准备要进场的时候哦，上一个期你还记得吗 ？So last week, if you still remember, right, I did mention that most of the major indices, you know, were in the oversold region, okay? And therefore, I advise every one of you to be standby to enter, okay? That was last week. And if you still remember, last 2 days, US market continued to go up, okay? But however, SDI index didn't really go up, okay? This is probably because of the fear, okay? Because of the fear that the US bank crisis, okay? And therefore, most of the local investors are still very careful in making the decision. Probably they want to wait for the, what we call that, tomorrow US Federal Reserve decision whether they are going to increase the rate aggressively, or are they going to slow down, or maybe are they going to pause the increment of the rate, right? So that's why you can see that the local investors are very careful, okay, in making decision. But I would say it's a great opportunity for you to accumulate good counter. All right. So later we will take a look. And S&P 500. So 这个是其中一个美国股票500强美国银行的指数了哦。So we can see that they went up and rebound recently, and then the price actually gap up. Okay, gap up. It's actually show us a very good positive sign because the buyer are coming in, the confidence are coming in, and the US investor also expect that the Federal Reserve is going to slow down the rate increment or maybe pause. All right, so that's why you can see that yesterday the US market went up. Okay, it's looked like they somehow know what is the outcome of the Federal Reserve decision. Okay, and therefore the price was being pushed up. Okay, so this is a positive sign. Okay, this is a positive sign. All right, and I did mention that 2023 supposed to be what we call it, a bull market, but it doesn't mean that bull market the stock price will go up in the straight line. Okay, the stock price will move in the irrational way. Okay, because of the fear factor. All right, so that's why I say if you are very good in the fundamental analysis, if you are value investor, all right, it's very difficult for you to calculate the correct intrinsic value without factor in the fear factor. So that's why at the end of the day, okay, you still need to look at the chart to make the right decision. 所以我之前跟大家分享的话，就是说，如果你基本面很好的话，如果你可以把这个 intrinsic value 算出来的话，可是你没有把这个恐慌的问题加进去这个股票其实你不可能会买在低点。但是如果你会看图表你会看图表，用 price action 的话，有可能你还会抓到低点。All right, so this is about market timing, and some people say that you cannot, decide, okay, where is the market timing. In fact, you can, okay. In fact, you can if you have the experience. All right. So this is S&P 500. It looked quite positive, all right? It looked quite positive. Last week, I mentioned it was oversold, if you still remember. And then this few days, it already went up, all right? Congratulations to you if you have managed to buy some of the stock last week. If you buy some stock, okay, last week, please type yes, okay? 如果 last week 的话，就是说我有跟大家分享很多这个美国股市它属于这个超卖区。如果 last week 你们有买一些股票的话，你 type yes 好不好？你 type yes，OK， 让我知道一下 ，OK。And then what happened to Nasdaq component？ 所以这个是科技指数，美国科技指数的话，美国科技指数的话你可以看到它的上涨会比较多 ，all right。所以之前它跌了太多 ，OK， 之前跌了比较多，所以你看它恢复的时候也是恢复的蛮快 ，all right。So it is the same thing last week, all right. I also mentioned it was oversold, okay, and you can see that how I draw things, all right. I thought that it will pull back before they go up, but then they go up straight away, okay. In how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. All right, they went up straight away 6 days without resting. All right, so you can see if you did not buy in the earlier stage, you may have buy at the later stage. Okay, so if you know how to look at the market, okay, probably you could buy at the lower price. Okay, you could buy at the lower price. So if the price continue to go up, okay, usually this is when we will take profit. Okay. 所以如果市场继续涨的话，通常我们是会在这边套利了，套利。所以很多人他不懂在哪里买进 ，OK， 又不懂在哪里卖出，到时候它继续涨的时候，你会在高点买进。But 你在高点买进的话，其实是有一个 resistance，alright， 一个阻力 ，OK，so resistance，OK，resistance 的话，它就会回调，所以回调的时候，你们又开始怕，怕了过后你就卖在亏钱的地方 ，alright。So that is why so that's why you need to look at the chart to determine the right entry point. Okay, so right now it look positive. Okay, you can see that the price continue to go up and go higher. All right, so the next resistance will be in 12,230. So this is the resistance, right? This is the resistance. So overall, US market look positive. Buyer are coming back already, right? So last week I already mentioned US stock was oversold. 你还记得吗? Okay, US stock was oversold, right? So ready to get in, ready to get in. All right, so now already rebound. Okay, so now we are looking for the next resistance around 12,300. So this is for Nasdaq component. 恒生指数, okay. Alright, so what happened to 恒生指数 ？Okay, so 恒生指数的话，其实也是一个机会，也是一个机会。所以如果你看我之前的这个 drawing，okay, if you look at my previous drawing，right, usually Hong Kong, they will go down slowly, and then after that go down slowly, and then usually they will come up with what we call that. One bearish candlestick before the price rebound. And if you look at the index, right, okay, if you look at the index, they are hovering. The index is actually hovering near the 200-day moving average. It's like what they are doing in the previously here. Okay, 所以如果你看到之前before 它继续推高的话，它也是在这个200天平均线那边徘徊了一阵子 ，OK， 所以我个人认为的话，如果恒生指数会徘徊在这个200天平均线一阵子的话，有可能这个庄家 OK 就要把这个指数推高 ，OK， 如果它没有继续跌的话啦，看它样子它没有继续跌了 ，OK， 看它样子它没有继续跌。有可能会徘徊在这个200天的平均线，所以当它徘徊在这个200天平均线的话，意思是说这个庄家是一直在进场，可是他又不要让你知道，他不要显示的很明显他在进场，所以他是在慢慢的进场 ，OK， 所以意思是说，如果他一直在徘徊在那个200天平均线的话，其实是一个买入的讯号。Alright, 其实是一个买入的讯号 Alright, Ken? So today is the right time lah. When you come in today is the right time because not many stocks are moving up yet. 所以有可能下个星期有可能会涨得比较缓缓一点 Alright, 所以今天的话还 OK, 你进场的话还 OK 不算高 OK, 所以今天是比较属于好的日子 OK, Alright. So let us do some summary, okay? Let us do some summary, okay? So SDI near the sideways, it's not moving up, moving down, it's a bit stagnant. Okay, S&P 500 begin to rebound. Nasdaq also begin to rebound. And what happened to Hong Kong? Stagnant. Right? So 这个告诉我们什么？这个告诉我们要 ready 了。Okay, ready, stand by. Entry. Using price actions. OK, 可以吗 ？Right. 所以美国 OK， 两大指数已经开始反弹 ，OK，SDI 还是的话还是在走横盘 ，and then Hong Kong 的话也是在走横盘，所以我的预测的话，有可能是一个进场的好时机 ，All right，当然你们也是要选好的股票，然后用对的策略，尤其是这个price action，我所教你们的 price actions 啊。好不好 ？Alright, so this is my view, okay, my view, alright. And Singapore Bank, okay, which I mentioned or share with every one of you last week, okay, because a lot of people ask me. 所以银行股票的话，很多人都在问我，尤其是本地的银行股票哦，当然新加坡银行的股票跟美国银行股票是其实是规模不一样哦。我个人认为的话，新加坡银行会比较好，会比较稳。Okay, so as you can see, this is the report card for the Singapore Bank. Okay, so you can see that DBS, UOB, and OCBC. All right, the Singapore Bank net interest margin rose. Okay, net interest margin rose. 所以这个 net interest margin rose 的意思是说 ，that mean 他们借出去的钱越来越多，所以当这个 interest rate 调高的时候他们的 profit 就会很丰富 ，alright? So you can see that the interest what we call it, the interest income, okay? Majority the income is actually come from the interest, alright? So rose to the record high as the leading rate rose at a faster rate than the funding cost. Right, so 意思是说如果银行单靠这个利息的话，如果有一天呢，这个利息美国那边调低的话，当然这个银行的业绩报告也是会稍微影响一点点所以如果你们投资短期或者是中期的话，你们要注意一点但是长期的话没有问题，长期的话你们买在低点的话，你其实不用去看它。All right. So what I mean is that the interest rate will drop in in future. All right. So if let's say the interest drop in future, then obviously the bank revenue will be affected but of course not much. But if you are a long-term investor for the bank, you no need to worry, because you can continue to collect your dividend. So what I mean is that if you are doing short-term and mid-term, then you have to be alert if the interest rate in the future is going to reduce, then you have to take some precautious measure, all right, for your short-term investment and mid-term investment. Okay, and then the Singapore Bank asset quality is quite healthy. So nothing to worry about for Singapore Bank. 所以这个就是告诉我们说，新加坡银行的是属于算一个就是说 quality 的银行所以不用担心不用担心，其实新加坡银行是算最好的银行，全世界最好的银行。All right. And then for dividend wise, DBS, OCBC, and UOB, dividend for DBS is the higher 5.8% as compared to OCBC and UOB. So if you look at the revenue growth, DBS is the second, as compared to UOB 18%. Alright, so 其实如果你问我的话，要买哪一个银行的话，三家银行都可以买，三家银行都是好银行。如果你有钱的话，三家都买 因为什么？你不知道到时候有可能 OCBC 的 revenue growth 会高过于 DBS 或者是 UOB。所以三家银行都可以买，没有问题。所以如果你要长期投资的话，银行是最好了。你要收给你的孩子或者是你的孙子，你应该买银行股票。所以其他股票如果你要买给孩子的话，就比较少做一点，银行是最好了是最稳。Alright, but 现在可以买吗？如果是长期的话，现在是属于比较，现在还算 OK。如果是 mid term 的话，还是算 OK。 Alright， 如果每10年有一个危机的话，你们一定要买这个银行股了哦，因为危机是2020年哦，如果你2020年错过了 ，that's why 你可以看到银行股已经飘高了。Alright, so what I mean is that bank pullback, okay, I think it's an opportunity to buy for midterm, okay, but if you want to buy for long term, in fact also can. Alright, right now is quite an opportunity as well, but do take note, every crisis, like every 10-year crisis, is an opportunity for you to accumulate bank stock as well. All right, like for example, 2020, that was the best time for you to accumulate bank. Okay, so this is how the wealthy people, take the opportunity, okay, for when there is a crisis. All right. So 这个是 share buyback, 最近的 share buyback. So the share buyback does not represent the stock price will go up. I just want to share with you that what is the company that currently recently have share buyback. Okay, so we have seen OCBC have share buyback, AMZN, and then followed by Singapore Stock Exchange. So these are the three so-called blue chips that are buying back the share. So buying back the share is actually tell us or tell the shareholders that company is strong, okay, has a lot of cash, right, so that they prefer to buy back the company share, right? So it's a good news, okay, it's a good news. And watch list, okay, watch list, I'm still Sembcorp Industry is still my favorite stock, okay, Genting, okay, and then DaRenTang, Delfi, and Food Empire. All right. So what about bank stock? Bank stock 还可以吗？UOB, OCBC, DBS, I think can. All right. And what about other stock? There are many stock that has been dropped quite a lot. 所以很多股票已经就是属于这个超卖区，其实是很多股票是算买入的机会，其实是很多。All right， 所以等下我们看，现在就看 ，OK， 我们现在就看。So we take a look Sembcorp Industry first. So this is one of my favorite stock, right? So the stock price keep going up, okay? Keep going up, all right? Congratulations to you. 如果你有买到这个股票的话 ，type yes, okay? Type yes， 让我知道一下你有买这个股票 ，all right? So just to share with you that the dividend payout will be on this 25th April, okay? Nothing much to worry about lah. Just to share with you, the X day will be happen on 25th of April, okay? 25th of April, and the stock price is keep going up, and it shows us that this is a popular stock in Singapore. So it's one of the popular stock in Singapore. 所以 Sembcorp Industry 是属于明星股啦，今年的明星股 ，all right？ 今年的明星股。OK， 所以每一次它有回调的话，我都会告诉大家。OK， 每一次它回调的话，好像之前它回调3块6毛2的话，哦，这个是好像是1个月前。如果1个月前你买进3块6毛的话，现在是4块1毛3。所以每一次它回调的话，你要记得是一个买入的机会。OK， 是一个买入的机会。All right， and Genting Singapore。Genting Singapore 的话，今天继续的涨哦，其实几乎每天继续的涨了。OK， 今天涨的比较多，所以之前每一次研讨会，我每次都是讲到这只股票。So every time I always talk about this stock Genting, you can see that I'm quite consistent, right? Okay, because you can see that the candlestick like this pattern, that's why I say if you know the knowledge, okay, by looking at the chart, you know that the pattern, okay, and then you know what is your strategy. By looking at the candlestick, all right, it actually tells us that, okay, the big investor are buying slowly, okay, are buying slowly, and they have not buy enough previously. So that's why they are buying slowly, all right, buying slowly, okay. So you can see that Okay, who are pushing up the price? Actually, most of the time it's retail investor push up the price. Okay, because retail investor usually they will rush in to push up the price. So that is when the what we call that, the market maker, okay, the big investor are selling to the retail investor. 所以如果你会看图表的话，之前我已经解释了很多次。你看到这个蜡烛的话，小支蜡烛的话，意思是说这些大户都在收票 ，OK， 他不要让你知道，他一直在收票，他不要让你知道 ，OK， 所以他还收不够，之前还收不够 ，OK， 所以你可以看到，你看哦，海指大跌，海指就是海峡指数啊，最近大跌的话，其实云顶没有在跌哦，这个是强势的股票，所以强势的股票一旦大盘有恢复的话，肯定这些强势的股票会先上线 ，right？ 所以你可以看到它最近一直在涨 ，OK， 所以还是有潜能 ，OK， 如果你看的话 ，right， 所以有可能接下来的 resistance 会在1块1毛6 ，OK， 1块1毛6 ，right， 都是非常一个不错的股票。大人堂 ，OK。所以大人堂的话，其实也是表现不错，其实最近也是没有什么跌也是算一只比较强势的股票 ，right？ 所以强势的股票的话 ，OK， 如果大盘继续的走，或者是大盘有恢复的话，这些强势的股票也是会跟着走，而且会比较快。最后是什么？最后是最后两个是 Delfi 跟这个 Food Empire。So Delfi 的话，最近跌了蛮多 ，OK， 而且今天的话，其实是有机会因为它的价格有这个突破这个 downtrend line。So you can see that the price actually break through the downtrend line. So I think got potential. Maybe they are looking for recovery, okay, because the pullback recently, all right. So I still think that got opportunity. And then lastly, we have Food Empire. Food Empire, we see how. So Food Empire continued to go up based on my previous drawing. The support level was 77 cents. All right, so they continue to break through and then move up higher and higher, right? So this what I call a strong stock, okay? And obviously the resistance is here, right? So if they can continue to break through, then they will continue to go higher, okay? Although there is a resistance here around 92 cents. So if they can break through, the price will continue go higher, right? So this is quite obvious. And lastly, 我们看这个新加坡股票，就是这个银行股，好不好？所以我们先看这个 OCBC。So OCBC is actually near the support level, all right? And then today they rebound. Okay. So I think last few days we did mention about bank stock, okay, to accumulate, all right? So it's because they near the support level and the price didn't drop much. And today they went up, okay? I think still got potential, all right? I think still got potential. So if you like bank for midterm, okay, you still can buy, okay? 所以今天其实已经上，可是上还 OK。如果你还没进场的话，其实还可以进，因为还有潜能 ，right？ 之前的高是差不多是在13块2毛 ，OK？ 所以你可以看到，有时候买股票是要有耐心了，你要等待机会 ，right？ 不是在高点买进，是在低点买进。所以你低点不买的时候，你会在哪里买？你会在这边买吗？ Are you buy at the $13.20? Obviously no, right? Okay. But some other people they don't care, or maybe they don't know all right, or they never attend my class, so that's why they buy at $13.20. But for us, we usually buy at $12. OK， 所以如果是有经验的话，如果你是每次来上我的研讨会或者是课程的话，你知道应该是买在12块左右哦，最是算比较合理的价位。OK， and UOB 我们看 UOB 的话，其实也是算买入的机会，差不多是在这边 ，right？ 所以今天也是有涨 ，OK？ 其实今天算涨的蛮多的 ，right？ 所以你应该了解说，很多事情有时候股票在不确定性的时候反弹 ，so that's why I say stock market usually rebound during the uncertainty, alright? So if you are scared, but then you look at the chart, okay? And the price pull back near the support level, you must believe the chart lah. Okay, you must believe the chart. Okay, if you don't believe the chart, then are you going to believe the news? Okay, 所以很多人不相信他所看到的，在这个图表里面，他宁愿去相信那些报道哦，或者是其他老师。所以 you must believe what you see, all right? You must believe what you see, all right? If you are not convincing, okay, usually it's because you watch too much news, okay? Because when you watch too much news, it will affect your decision, all right? 所以如果之前我有说过，就是这个股票通常是在不确定性的时候反弹，所以当时候它还在这个低点的时候，你又不确定是否要买进，可是它的价格又很合理，因为它是在这个support level 那边，所以你要怎样做呢？就是我跟大家分享的，就是说你买少许了，你不要买太多，然后买少许。如果它有跌的话，你可以赶快止损哦，避免这个大亏。All right， 如果它有上的话 ，OK， 好像你看到今天就上了很多。OK， 如果你今天上买的话，当然你的盈利不会比3天前的人买 ，OK？ 所以如果那些有上那个price action 的课程的话，有可能他们是会在 support level 那边买，差不多是28块左右，或者是28块3毛左右买进 ，right？ 所以不一样的，如果你有上课跟没有上课的话是不一样的 ，right？And lastly, we talk about DBS. So DBS 的话也是大涨，今天 ，OK？ 所以之前的话也是徘徊在这个200天的平均线 ，OK？ 所以今天大涨 ，OK？ 所以还可不可以买进？我觉得还是可以啦。Then 就是不要买太多咯，因为它已经上了嘛，就不要买太多。如果你之前有买在低点的话，其实你们今天要加仓的话，其实可以加仓。如果你之前没有买在低点的话，你今天要买进，其实也是可以，但是不要买太多啦，买少许 ，OK？ 因为我们不知道它是否会跌回 ，OK？ 所以你买少许。Okay, then 接下来你就看着办了哦。Right, so yeah, so if you attend last week, what we call that last week webinar, I think that was the best timing for you to accumulate good company. Okay, and what about US? US, you can see that what we call that the US technology stock remain unchanged, right? So most of them are pretty strong, okay, especially NVDA. One of the strongest tech stock, the price keep going up, okay, they didn't drop much. Go up a lot, they drop a little bit. Go up a lot, drop a little bit, all right? I think still got potential, although they went up a lot, okay? Why? Because there are a lot of the tech stock still not moving yet, okay, still not moving yet, all right? So got chance to go up higher. And then AMD also very strong. Okay, also very strong, right? 所以你可以看到他们上的时候，其实他没有给你机会进 ，right？ 所以你可以看到 AMD 的话，它的波动会比较大一些，所以这个是属于高点吗？是算高啊，比较高 ，alright？ 所以如果高的话，看个人啊，你要不要进的话，你就要做短线 ，OK？ 因为为什么呢？有可能它会回调 ，alright？ 因为为什么？如果你看它的pattern 的话，它回调的时候会回调很深 ，OK？ So every time when they pull back very deeply. But when they rebound, they also rebound strongly. Alright? So you must know when the right time to buy in. Okay? So that's why 很多人他不懂，要买进的价位其实是在它还没有开始大反弹的时候你买进。现在已经反弹了过后，很多人是在这边买进。A lot of people buy here. Right? A lot of people buy at the peak. A lot of people buy at the peak when the price pull back. Okay, when the price pull back, then they become scared. Then after that, they sell away. When the price pull back, they become scared. Then they sell away. 所以很多人是在高点的时候买进哦。你是不是这样的人？是不是哦？你是不是在高点买进，然后在低点卖出 ？Alright， 所以如果能的话，其实是在低点买进，然后高点卖出。OK， 但是 OK 一定是上升趋势的股票，这个是算上升趋势的股票。So what I mean is that okay, you buy near the support, but it must be a good fundamental company with great support using price action. So that okay, you can combine the fundamental analysis together with the price action. This is what I call the quality okay investment. Quality investment. 所以每次我在讲okay, why fundamental analysis combined with the price action will give you the quality trade or quality investment. So this is what I mean. Okay, AMD is considered fundamental good company. All right, and then if you can combine with the price action of technical analysis, you can identify the best timing to enter and best timing to exit. Right? 你可以看到吗？所以这个做法不是每个人都懂，有时候很多人就是买错股票。OK， 我教你画线的话，每个人都会画。So everyone also, I believe every one of you know how to draw line, right? Yeah, but then you always apply on your own stock. Okay, but you have to understand your own stock. Is it currently the popular stock or not? Is it the best sector of the stock? Okay, it might not be necessary. So if you use price action, you must apply on the right stock, not your own stock. Okay, 可以吗？ And what else? Okay, energy is dropping. Okay, you can see that energy is dropping. 这个是 ExxonMobil. Right. So yesterday they also rebound a little bit. So ExxonMobil. And what else? ELF. ELF still look good. The price didn't drop much. Okay, I think the momentum may continue. All right. So this is what I call a strong stock 强势股票. All right. Apple. So technology sector, all of them went up. Okay, technology sector, no doubt. Okay. So support went up, near support went up. All right. And Amazon. also went up. Okay, also went up, right? So we can see the support level that I draw, $90. So they also went up. So Amazon still got great potential. It's one of the good fundamental company. All right. So if you don't buy now, then maybe it might be too late when they begin to run. Okay. So I think the price is still reasonable. The price is still reasonable. Okay. All right. 可以吗? So this for US stock. What about Hong Kong stock? Hong Kong stock 怎样? Hong Kong stock 的话，我们先看腾讯。0700 So Tencent, they move in the channel, okay? They move in the downtrend. So you can see that if you know how to draw the channel, when they touch the support level, they rebound. Touch the support level, they rebound in downtrend. So the price look like it's going to break above, but no confirmation yet. Look like, because I think they are going to announce the earning. Okay, I'm not sure the earning is good or not. Okay, if the earning is not good, then the price will get down. If the earning is good, the price will get up. So that is reality for earning. So 腾讯的话，其实它是在走下坡 ，OK， 在走下坡。可是有可能今天或者是明天它是有这个业绩报告会出来。所以业绩报告出来，我不知道它的业绩报告是否好还是不好 ，Nobody know 了哈。So what I mean is that if the 业绩报告好的话，它有可能会跳空上去；如果业绩报告不好的话，它会就是说跳空下来了。OK，but 整体来说，它的基本面是很好的公司，基本面是很好的公司。如果它的业绩报告不好，我可能是有可能是暂时性而已暂时性而已。如果业绩报告不好的话，如果它跌回来的话，我个人认为的话，也是算一个好的机会买进当然，如果业绩报告好，它跳空上去的话，是最好了。And then we have Alibaba. So Alibaba, actually Alibaba dropped the most, all right? And if you look at the price, they gap up, okay? And the support level is, they are currently near the resistance, 83.9. So if you are a value investor, you should try to buy as low as you can, all right? You should buy as low as you can. So what I mean is that you can accumulate slowly. You don't go buy, everything at one go, all right? You can accumulate slowly. All right, so it's a great opportunity because why? Because when Hong Kong market begin to move they don't give you opportunity to go in, they will move very fast. OK， 所以现在其实是买入最好的时机。OK， 我意思是说不要买太多先，因为我们还不知道它是否还会上还是会跌，所以你少许买进。All right， 因为为什么呢？因为如果它一旦冲上去你就没有机会买进了，所以它是上很快。香港股票它是会上很快，也是会跌很快 ，all right。But 如果你看现在的话，其实是差不多了是算差不多，跌到差不多的程度如果你觉得这个是合理的价位的话，你可以稍微慢慢的买进了少许的买进 ，all right， 可以吗？ Okay, so this for Hong Kong. Okay, what about your stock? Okay, what about your stock? Keppel Corp. Keppel Corp. Keppel Corp. Keppel Corp. Excuse me, Keppel Corp. 除了 Keppel Corp 还有什么股票比较有潜能的，可以分享一下吗？ Keppel Corp 的话很明显它的 support 是在5块3毛 OK 5块3毛 right 5块3毛 OK 如果你是看整体这个原油的话， 这2天也是有上涨哦，所以你可以看到 Keppel Corp 也是有在涨啊。Then the dividend payout will be on 27 April, all right? So the support level is $5.30, okay? $5.30, all right? I think got opportunity, okay? I think got opportunity. If you want to buy, in fact, you can buy a little bit, all right? You can buy a little bit. Why? Because STI is considered oversold, right? So STI is considered oversold. So I think got chance to rebound to 3,300. 所以如果你今天要买的话，其实是可以哦，其实是可以的。Keppel Corp, all right. So 是有很大的机会了。Okay, UOB 刚才说了。Some analysts say the interest rate increase will taper and maybe reduce in 23. Now it's time to buy good S-REIT or long term for passive income. Yes, you can, because Singapore have a very good REITs. Okay, so you must find the good REITs to buy lah. Okay, you must find the good REITs to buy. Okay. Share with us US stock ATMT. ATMT. ATMT is ATMT. ATMT. ATMT 是什么股？ATMT 应该是 AMAT 是吗？ Apply material is it? It should be apply material. Huh? All right. So apply material is a fundamental good company as well in US. So what they do is that it's a semiconductor lah. Okay. So the price is keep moving up slowly. Okay. Keep moving up slowly. All right. So I think got potential. Okay. If you look at the price, got potential. Okay. The price also break out from 200-day moving average. And the previous high was 165. So yeah, got potential. Okay. So before that, okay, apologize to everyone if I not be able to analyze your stocks, because of the limited time. Okay. So I will try my best. I will randomly choose, randomly choose. Okay. All right. China Aviation 之前讲的话是8毛，上到1.8，OK， then 过后它就开始跌 ，all right， 所以 China Aviation 的话其实是跟这个香港的股市的趋势，所以香港股市最近不是有回调，所以它也是回调，所以如果你要买进的话，其实是可以的哦。因为为什么呢？整体来说，香港是算超卖区哦。超卖区的话，意思是说你要买进是可以的。所以，比如说，好像是这个China Aviation，I think got potential，all right，got potential for entry point. Okay, so I think this is a nice price to go in. Quite a nice price to go in, and make sure you set the stop loss if you go in. All right, so it's quite a nice price to go in, and if you go in, then you set stop loss, because when Hong Kong market rebound, I believe China Aviation will rebound as well. All right, it's just a matter of time. Okay, it's just a matter of time. All right. First Resources. First Resources, how does it do? First Resources 的话, previously they rebound, okay, but however the price has been slowed down, maybe because of the STI. STI is weak, so that's why First Resources also slow down. All right, but however, the good thing is that the price didn't drop much. Okay, so that's why I think the next resistance $1.70, I think still valid. $1.70 resistance is still valid. All right. Okay, so 看这边 coin. All right. So 如果我们讲到科技股的话，其实科技股有包括这个 Coinbase，OK，就是说 cryptocurrency 这些东西。所以虽然 cryptocurrency 听起来比较可怕，可是如果你是有经验的话，其实你可以就是说去看一下 ，all right，因为如果你是你可以。就是说，如果你是风险比较高的你比较喜欢风险比较高的话，其实你可以看这一类的股票 ，all right， 因为你有经验，你懂得出，你懂得及时买进 ，all right。So Coinbase, okay, is quite obvious. The support level is near the 100-day moving average, quite obvious, all right. So right now is near the resistance, okay, all right. So 很多人是他上了过后他才买，所以有点迟了很多，所以 too late, alright. But based on the US market performance, alright, if the price can break through, I think they will continue to go up higher. Okay, so the next resistance probably could be at the $100 first. Okay, 100块钱。Right. So if the US Nasdaq continue to go up, obviously this stock will continue to go up as well. Right. 所以它有给你2次机会，你看到吗？所以之前它涨的时候，在底部的时候很难抓到，然后它冲上来的话，你就不要进了，你就等它回调 ，OK， 然后又冲上来 ，OK， 上不多，徘徊在这边的时候又是进场的机会 ，right？ So you can see that, okay, if you know to look at the chart, these are the 2 places for you to go in, and these are the place for you to take some profit 啦 ，OK， 看到吗 ？Alright, so that is the way that we are supposed to do, okay? That's the way that we're supposed to do. But a lot of people, they are afraid when the price drop to 54. Okay, a lot of people, they are afraid to buy when the price drop to 54. Okay, when the price, there is a second chance for you to buy. When the price drop to 54, a lot of people scared to buy. Okay, so that's why you can see that stock market always rebound during the uncertainty. Okay, so always take my advice. If you are my student, always take my advice. If you see the price near the support level and it show you the very good setup, okay, so what you do is that you use price action setup with stop loss, and then you buy small position first. Okay, you buy small position. All right, if the price go up, okay, you can consider to add. If the price go down, you can cut loss with the small losses. Okay, so buy small, always buy small. Test the water first. Okay, if the water is good, then you can go deeper. Okay, can, right? So now already went up lah. Okay, so become higher risk. All right, but if US market continue to be good, then maybe the price may break out. Okay, then the next resistance could be $100. And always remember to take profit for this type of the stock, because it's very volatile. You can see that it's very volatile. You must know when to sell. If you don't sell, then your profit might be wiped out. All right, so never allow profitable trade become a losing trade. 可以吗？ Nanofilm. So nanofilm, okay. I think last week we talked about this stock, okay, because my drawing are still there, right? Look like the price got potential. Okay, I think the price got potential. First of all, the price already break through 100-day moving average, and the price is moving along the resistance area. So by looking at the candlestick, it looked like the buyer are coming in again. So this stock is quite volatile. Okay, it's quite volatile. It means they go up 5 days, they will go down 4 days. So that means if you are swing trade, if you like swing trade, this stock is very suitable for swing trade. Okay, so that means when the price go up, you must sell lah. Okay, if you don't sell, then the price may go back or go down at your break even level. So now there is opportunity. Okay, now there's opportunity. All right, so that you might want to consider to buy small size. Okay, and then the resistance probably at 1.68 or 1.7. Okay, ma. So got potential, I think, right? iFast. Okay, we take a look. iFast. iFast. How do you think? iFast 还可以吗? How do you think? iFast today rebound. Okay. If you ask me, actually is also opportunity. Why? Because the price is near a very strong support level. Okay, consider near a very strong support level. Okay, we have here, 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 and here. 刚好在这边 right? So 如果你要进的话，你可以进少许。Okay, you can buy, test the water first. You can buy because the price is quite reasonable. The price is quite reasonable. Okay, because if you buy when the price went up, they will continue to go down. Right? So now is the right time. Okay, now is the right time to buy. So thank you for telling us, Eva. So it's the right time to buy. So you just need to have a little bit patient and remember to set stop loss. Because nothing is 100%, right? Okay. Nothing is 100%, okay? So maybe if the US tech stock going up, maybe iFast got chance, maybe, all right? So midterm, I think still okay. So you must know when to sell, okay? Don't keep for long term yet, right? Because the way they go down may not be suitable for long term, may be suitable for midterm. 可以吗？中期还是 OK， 长期的话就比较难做一点，因为如果你看它的跌幅的话，所以如果你在之前你在4块7毛买进的话，它其实是跌回4块7毛所以中期会比较好。一旦有赚的话，你就可以开始套利了。All right. So you can see that there are a lot of opportunity because why? Because SDI near the oversold zone, there are many stock for you to buy lah. So depending on what stock that you like, so you must choose the right stock. Okay, you must choose the right stock. 扬子江，我们看一下扬子江。扬子江。 So how do you think about Yang Zijiang? 其实扬子江 begin to be weak 了哦 ，You know why？ 这个是 higher high， OK， 所以这个是 higher low。 OK， higher high 跟 higher low 这个代表什么呢？ So what does that mean? That means the higher low, the price at $1.36 that was the previous recent high, and there's no investor willing to pay higher price. So what does that mean? So that means 有可能这个股票会继续的走软，就是说如果它有伤OK， 如果它有伤的话 OK， 如果它没有突破的话，它的阻力这个阻力 resistance will be somewhere around $1.30 or $1.32. All right, so just take note, although it's near support level, so you must know when to sell. Okay, all right, because if you do not know when to sell, for example, this was the support level, and then if you don't sell, they go down at the same price, $1.16. 所以如果你当初你买在1.1毛6，你不会卖 then 它又跌回1.1毛6 all right， 所以这次你买进1.1毛6，如果它有上回的话，1.3毛你就要卖出了哦，1.3毛你就要卖出 ，OK 可以吗 ？All right， so that is how the thing we look at the chart 啦。And then someone talk about Top Glove, okay? Top Glove, is it Top Glove? Do you think Top Glove is a good stock for now? We take a look, we see how. Okay. So obviously there's no confirmation yet whether it's a good stock or not, all right? But the price is super low, okay? So for some reason, maybe some other people, they may you know, for them it's attractive all right, but you have to be very careful okay, because the price is still considered downtrend, okay, unless the price can break through, okay, unless 它会突破3毛的话 ，OK， 突破3毛才有机会继续的反弹。OK， 所以到目前为止来说还是算早So it's still early to say that this stock will continue to go up. Too early unless they break through 30 cents. Okay, unless they break through 30 cents, then we'll see how. Right? 可以吗 Alright, so this for what we call that, this for Top Glove. Okay, any other stock? Keppel DC. Okay, we take a look at Keppel DC. All right, Keppel DC. So Keppel DC has a great potential, right? So obviously the buyer are coming in. Okay, obviously the buyer are coming in to push up the price higher. All right. So you can see that this is a weekly chart. Okay. Okay. So this is a weekly chart. All right. And the pattern is look like cup and handle. Okay. Look like cup and handle. And then you can see that the 200-day moving average is a strong resistance. Okay. So they are waiting to break through the 200-day moving average in the weekly chart. So if you buy now, I think is okay. So you buy now is still considered okay, all right, because the price is look like is going to break through. Okay, next thing, what happened? Right, next thing, the price also break through the downtrend line, long-term downtrend line. So this is important. 所以我们怎样看图表的话 so that means this stock begin to turn around. Okay, this stock begin to turn around at the price of $1.80. And then when they hit resistance, they pull back. Okay, so now is the right time for you to enter again. So it's a great potential. Look like the price is going to recover. Okay, look like the price is going to recover. Okay, ma? So we'll see how. So if you make money, then do let me know lah. Okay, if you lose money, remember to set stop loss. Okay, to cut loss. Okay, nothing is 100%. 可以吗? All right. Okay, so that's all from me. Okay, let me show you the next slide. Okay. So what is the problem that most of the retail investors have? Okay, 很多散户的问题是什么？散户的问题是什么呢？ OK， 通常我发觉到就是每一次喜欢看这个报道啦，看这个报章啦，或者是听从朋友啦，看那些有的没的啦 ，OK， 来吓自己 ，OK。So a lot of retail investors always read the news and then that's caused them to be confused and then end up they make a wrong decision, right? So my suggestion to you is that, okay, always look at the price actions. That is the best solution that I have lah. Okay, so that's why you know, it can help me you know, to invest successfully in the stock market is because that I also learn from the successful people. So basically they do look at the chart and combine with the great company. So that's allowed them to identify when is the best time to buy and when is the best time to sell. That is very important. 股市有句名言会买是徒弟会卖才是师傅你 agree 吗？ So if you agree, you type yes, okay, or you type agree 所以这个名词是很重要我再重复股票你会买其实是徒弟，你会卖才是师傅。Okay, so if you agree, you please type agree. All right. So that's why solution, remember, okay, price action, use the price action and look at the chart